Welcome back to Trading with CJ. Guys, we have an update today on the HCMC and Philip Morris lawsuit case. Yesterday was a big evening because Philip Morris had their deadline in which they needed to reply to HCMC's amended motion, okay? So, Philip Morris have replied. Let's see what it's like, what they've come out with. Have they come out all guns blazing? Is this good for investors of HCMC? Are we now swaying towards Philip Morris potentially winning this lawsuit case? What we can expect on Monday. Are we going to see a green day for HCMC or a sell-off? Let's get into all of that in this video. I'll give you my thoughts on this reply from Philip Morris as well, and interested to know your guys' replies down in the comments as well. If you appreciate all these updates and videos on my channel, please go ahead and smash the like and subscribe to my channel as well. We do have a free Discord. I posted this exact document in the Discord. Link to that is also in the pinned comment as well. So let's get into this, okay? Philip Morris, you know, have they come out all guns blazing? I guess a little bit, okay? It's a bit wishy-washy in some ways. However, they do have some good points in there. They have a lot of repetitive points. But anyway, we start off right here, okay? They say the IQMS device is indisputably a heat, not burn product. It's engineered so combustion cannot occur as set forth in the FDA documentation. HCMC introduced it into this lawsuit. Now that line there pretty much sums up about 80% or 90% of their whole document. They are referring back to that FDA documentation, okay? The documentation that grants Philip Morris the right to sell this product, which of course HCMC was basically told you need to get rid of this because this is basically counteracting your argument by saying that they've approved this. So what they've done is they amended their complaint, they got rid of the FDA, and of course Philip Morris are now using that against them, saying you've left out this vital bit of information. Now that is exactly what this whole case is about right now from Philip Morris side of things. They keep mentioning the FDA. Of course we expected them to bring it up, okay, because it's a little bit of a thorn in HCMC's side right now, the fact they got told to basically leave this out. They didn't get told that, but that was the whole reason it got denied in the first place. So they've left it out and they're focused on the real problem at heart, which is combustion. Does their product combust, okay? Forget what the FDA have agreed or approved. That was done, you know, back when it got approved. We talk about the here and now. Does this product combust? And Philip Morris just want to keep going on about the FDA. They say the amended complaint changes nothing. HCMC tries to redefine combustion in contradiction to the undisputed pleadings of the record, including the asserted patent and the FDA document. So far, we're about 2 pages in, and we've just heard about this FDA document that was left out, okay? Which really doesn't say anything. It doesn't prove anything. Just because the FDA gave it the right to sell, etc., it doesn't prove that combustion doesn't happen in this product. That's what we need to be aware of, okay? We have a scientist who did prove it. Will they touch on that? We're going to carry on reading through this, okay? They say this whole motion should be denied as futile. So far, providing no evidence. So at the moment, I would say there's not much in those first couple of pages. They are true about the FDA being left out, but it isn't, you know, much there. They say here, this whole next bit is about the definition of combustion, which I'm not a scientist, nor am I a lawyer. So, you know, we'll leave that for the scientists to decide. But combustion as igniting or burning. Now, they break down their definition of combustion. HCMC have broke down theirs. They say that there is no discussion whatsoever in the patent about different types of combustion reactions or what temperatures may be required. Now, if I remember rightly from HCMC's previous exhibits, they did attach a graph of where combustion occurred in the product. So I would say right there that it does include the temperature as well. So something just worth noting on that one anyway. But this is a whole argument about the term of combustion. And like we say so many times, this is what the whole case is coming down to. Does combustion occur? If it does, HCMC have won this case hands down. Okay, they just need to prove it, and that's what they're trying to do. But Philip Morris are not really trying to disprove that, okay? They then again go on to mention about the FDA exhibit. This whole next page is once again going on about this FDA document. So far, they've provided no evidence in this, so I'm not too worried about reading any of this so far. I've read through all of this. I'm just trying to point out the specifics for you, so I don't want to bore you with all this legal jargon. But if you do want to know legal jargon, there is a YouTuber called ZOM Stock. He's a lawyer. And yeah, he'll break this down as well. He's done a few hours breaking down these sorts of documents in the past. So yeah, definitely check out his channel as well if you want to get into the legal jargons and, you know, proper breakdown everything on this. Well, I'm just giving you the key points from what I've read here from this document. They say HCMC could have responded in February explaining the infringement theory it now presents to the court, which is inconsistent with its existing allegations, but HCMC did not. Accordingly, defendants moved to dismiss, pointing out the patent supported only one meaningful combustion, that it requires heating to a temperature where the combustible material ignites and burns. So once again, we have this back and forth about does this just ignite, does it burn, constantly going on, okay? We have a scientist who has said there does burn, there is combustion there. What Philip Morris really needs to include in this, or should have included, is a scientist to prove otherwise, or something to say that, because they haven't really said anything that actually proves it, other than the fact that this FDA document says it's good to go. So yeah, it's just something worth noting again. They do finally bring up Dr. 𝐷𝐷𝐷, which was the PhD scientist they got on their team, HCMC. He concedes that they did not test an actual IQOS device. He instead took cross-sectional samples of some unknown dimensions of the heat sticks. Now, once again, I'm not a scientist, so I don't know exactly what happened there, but they're saying he did not put these heat sticks in an IQOS device, which is, of course, the whole problem, this IQOS device and this patent. However, Dr. 𝐷𝐷𝐷 did provide a lot of evidence of this, and they haven't really disputed any of this evidence, okay? They just said because he didn't test it in the right product, it is irrelevant, basically, is what they've said here, okay? To conclude a combustion reaction acquired, the presence of the same compounds in emissions led to the FDA to conclude the opposite. Now, the FDA is a funny one. You can pay off the FDA to get approval, etc. What would prove this more, in my opinion, if they got scientists to say, look, there is no combustion? Because right here you can see levels compared to cigarette smoke is evidence of thermal decomposition, not combustion. So they're saying it's thermal decomposition, not combustion. Once again, that is what the whole argument comes down to. So we've got two real things here from this Philip Morris. One, they're sticking by the fact that it doesn't combust, okay? They're saying Dr. 𝐷𝐷𝐷's test wasn't in an actual IQOS device, so that's all irrelevant. And two, they just keep bringing up this FDA document that has been left out because that says that they're good to go with selling their product. On this page here, they say HCMC's motion for leave to amend should be denied as futile. This is the third time that they've mentioned it should be futile, okay, despite providing very little evidence that it doesn't combust. HCMC's proposed amendment complaint ignores the record-defining combustion. Once again, we go down to that explanation of what actually combustion is. The testing was conducted by a paid expert on a cross-section of unknown size of heat stick without any explanation as to how the actual accused products would fare, all while ignoring evidence that they previously submitted describing the FDA testing on an actual product. HCMC cannot and does not state a plausible claim for infringement. The motion for leave to amend should be denied. I'm not gonna lie, you know, they do ping up some points here. If that is true, that wasn't in an IQS product, etc., then of course they need to go back to the drawing board. The great thing about this is HCMC have one more shot, okay? They get another reply and they get the last say on this before it goes to the judge. They really need to back all these claims up. They need to prove that that wasn't an IQOS device. They need to prove that, you know, the size of the different heat sticks, and they need to really stand their ground with this FDA approval, because this is all they want to keep bringing up here. However, we don't want HCMC to go back to that FDA approval because that was what lost them the motion in the first place. This bit is pretty interesting. They say it's unsurprising because Dr. 𝐷𝐷𝐷𝐷 defined combustion properly as compiled by the intrinsic record. Even if his scientific evidence could not support a plausible allegation of combustion, the intrinsic pattern and pleadings record confirm that it is implausible that as tobacco is heated to 250 it ignites, but then as it is heated more, burning stops only to start again at 400. They cannot plausibly allege literal infringement with an implausible claim construction supported solely. So they've come out all guns blazing in this one. Remember, this is an extremely big company. This makes up a massive part of their sales, this product. They're going to fight for it, and they have fought for it, okay? When you maybe expected something a bit more from this, other than just constantly bringing up this FDA. However, they have brought up some valid points in this. It's important that we stay level-headed in this one, even if you are a small shareholder in HCMC, or even if you don't have any shares in it and you're just watching this from the sidelines. Don't want to have rose-tinted glasses and see everything in the positives for HCMC. However, I would say on the whole, HCMC do look to have the up to me in this current case. But with that being said, I kind of thought that last time, and guess what happened, guys? The motion got denied. So we have one final shot at this, and if it does get approved this time and the judge rules on it and approves it, we can then probably get another motion to dismiss filed from Philip Morris. I'm pretty sure we're going to get that. This case is going to be going on for a long time. It's going to be fascinating to watch, okay? Hopefully we get the result we all want in the end of it. That would be absolutely amazing. However, I am not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. These stocks are speculative. This is one of the most speculative ones out there. It completely relies on a lawsuit, which really comes down to one word: combustion. And the only people that can really prove that is scientists out there, numerous scientists, okay? So yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch this one. I'm going to keep giving you all the updates on HCMC. Let's see what we bring on Monday, okay? And also let me know your thoughts on all of this down in the comments in the description. If you appreciate all these videos, please go ahead and smash the like and subscribe to my channel as well. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time.